welcome you once again to the 103rd Winchester Invitational Tournament in this championship bracket quarterfinal between the number 2 seeded Staunton Bulldogs at 13-1 against the 13-4 PORTA-A Blue Jays, the 7 seed in the tournament field. Alongside Jack Hull and Damon Emmerich, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, and a championship bracket quarterfinal that has a little bit of a twist to it. No Isaiah Locks tonight for Staunton. He's out with an illness, and their 1,000-plus point scorer as just a junior, not in the gymnasium tonight. Staunton will have to step up and try to fill that void against a PORTA-AC squad hungry to pull the first upset of the tournament. We'll talk about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Staunton and PORTA-AC Central. Staunton was a winner over Carrollton 78-64, a game that set a record for made threes between the two teams, 23 combined. Porta rolled by Payson Seymour 70-40 to reach this championship bracket quarterfinal, but as we told you in the opener, without Isaiah Locks, a different look for this Staunton squad, and they'll have to have some guys step up and be ready to go, especially on that offensive end. A good team, though, all the way around, so not just a one-man show by any stretch. This PORTA-AC Central squad, pretty tough 7 seed, 13-4 on the season, good size. They've got to take better care of the basketball, though, than they did, even though they rolled by Payson Seymour pretty easily. Had some issues with some turnovers that against a good team like Staunton could be costly. We'll pause here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups next.
When the weather outside is frightful, fast and reliable internet is so delightful. And since you have so many devices to power, you gotta call, gotta click, gotta stop in to Cascom. Our whole home Wi-Fi will keep you warm and cozy. That means game nights, movie marathons, and video chats with family can all happen at once with zero issues. This winter, don't let slow internet give you the blues. Call or click Cascom.com today.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Hi, yes, I'm a stack of jeans. Stay with me now. I've seen some things, well, mostly legs, but I've never seen a deal like this. Now through January 22nd, every single pair of pants at Farm and Home Supply is on sale. Even me. I'm talking 5, 10, 15, 25 bucks off your favorite pair of pants. Ariat, Wrangler, Levi's, Dickies, tall jeans, work pants. I swear these will fit denim. Shop in-store or online at farmandhomesupply.com. Button this up before it's gone.
Time of the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports. First of the visiting team on the scoreboard, the PORTA-AC Central Blue Jays. Their head coach, Stephen Price, 13-4 on the season. They'll start at the guard. He is a 6'1 senior, Gavin Gronwald. At a second guard, the 5'11 senior, Brody Pettit. And at the third guard, the 5'10 senior, Jet Carrick. Out of forward, he's a 6'3 senior, Levi Hoagland. And at the other forward, the 6'4 senior, Clayton Hoke. Hoagland, Carrick, Pettit, and Gronwald for PORTA-A Central. For the Staunton Bulldogs, they are 13-1 on the season. They'll start at the guard. He's a 5'11 junior, Lucas Dillon. At a second guard, the 5'9 senior, Aaron Bodner. And a third guard for this squad is the 5'8 junior, Jeremiah Grant. Out of forward, he's a 6'3 senior, Bryce Colson. And at a fourth guard is the 6' junior, Luke Moore. Moore, Colson, Graham, Bodner, and Dillon for Staunton, who are again without Isaiah Locks, the outstanding junior, who is out with an illness tonight. We wish him well, and hopefully he gets back to the court very, very quickly. We were impressed, though, by the squad overall in their opening win. Damon and yes, Isaiah Locke's a big part of that, but they've got several guys who can really shoot the basketball.
They've got guys that are going to put up a lot of shots, and they're going to get up and down the floor in a hurry. Never want to be without one of your leading scorers, but it's always a good opportunity for this Bulldog squad and head coach Ty Locks to get his guys some experience without him on the floor, as it's going to happen at some point in a regular season. You're going to get in foul trouble, or as we see tonight, you're going to have an illness. And so the Bulldogs will be without Isaiah Locks.
Jeremiah Graham is super quick, but so is Jet Carey, so it ought to be a fun one.
Graham will jump against Hoagland as the tip is up and controlled by the Bulldogs. And we're underway here in period number one. Winner moves on to the Friday night semifinal as Graham has a dribble off of his foot and out of bounds and an opening possession turnover for the Bulldogs.
Turnover number one, and so it'll be Blue Jays basketball, 11 seconds in.
Looks like Staunton's going to be back in a little 1-2-2 look on the defensive end as Carrick brings it into the front court.
Now they back it down to almost a 3-2.
That's pretty flat out top, isn't it? Gronwald with it. Ball will come to the wing, Hoagland. Gronwald can't get it reversed. Is Graham really holding him on that side? Carrick to Hoagland. He'll attack a seam. Out top, Jet Carrick fakes the three. Now pulls it back out top. Pettit, three ball on the way, off the mark. Rebound on the offensive side to Hoagland. To Gronwald for a three. He'll step into it and can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Lucas Dillon. To Graham into the front court. Graham gets to the lane, throws a pass that was not tipped, just too high and out of bounds, and a turnover on the Bulldogs. So 2 turnovers in 2 possessions here for Staunton. No score, 7:03 to play in the opening period.
Players have other guys they look for, and without Locks out there, maybe that's one of the things that Graham was always usually looking for.
Well, you have to settle into him not being here, right?
Yep.
Here's a pass stolen away now by Colson. Gets it to Graham, shovels it back to Colson for the three in transition, an air ball, and out of bounds. Right back to Porta quickly. This is a good Porta squad. They're 13-4 on the season, and Damon, they play a tough schedule.
Yeah, they're not afraid to go out and schedule tough. We've seen them have some success here since they've been in this Winchester Invitational Tournament. So it's not going to be a cakewalk by any means tonight for the Bulldogs, but we also know Staunton's not afraid to go travel and play against the best that they can find.
Oaks pass now out of bounds, and both teams with a turnover back-to-back here, and it's Staunton basketball, so 2 teams try to settle in here. You know, the thing about it is with a player like Locks being out, sometimes that can affect the opponent just as much as it can the team who's missing a player. When you start thinking in your head, well, this will be a little easier without him out there now.
Well, and everything you game plan for coming into tonight is now out the window. We saw that on Sunday when Illinois played Iowa. Bennett Sturt's got into foul trouble, and that's when Iowa went on their run because Illinois' defensive game plan was completely out the window.
Here's a deep three, top of the key, no good. And the rebound down on the play to the Blue Jays. That was Colson on the missed three. Gronwald with it out front, uses a single dribble to Pettit. Pettit had some good outside shots for Porta in the victory over Payson Seymour, but this zone for Staunton has been very active here in the early moments of this contest. Gronwald with it out top, 5 on the shot clock. Bad pass, nearly stolen away. He'll get it back, fakes the shot, pulls up for a deep 2, no good off the back iron. And the rebound into the hands of Dillon. He'll bring it into the front court to Colson. Colson puts it on the deck, drives inside, off the window and in for 2, and the Bulldogs strike first. 2-0 Staunton on the ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. And out top, Carrick for the 3 and puts Porta on top 3-2. First lead change of this ball game. As Moore has it on the right wing, out top to Colson. He'll let it fly from distance, too hard. Hoke has the board for Porta. Blue Jays playing with a 1-point lead and the possession. Pettit to Gronwald. Kind of dare him to shoot it out there. He's a pretty decent shooter. I don't think you want to give him that much space. He'll fire the 3 now, top of the key, too long, and the rebound pulled down into the hands of Bryce Colson. Neither team shooting a high percentage here to start this contest. As Graham tries the drive, now gets back to that left hand, drives in, shot blocked by Pettit. Rebound down to Carrick. Carrick's got it into the front court. He'll slow it up a bit for the Blue Jays. To Hoagland, back out top, Chet Carrick. Blue Jays moving the ball around the perimeter here, a 3-2 advantage. Carrick now on the right side, another possession deep in the shot clock. Here's Gronwald for a 3, short. Rebound down to Moore. Bodner with it into the front court. Ooh, dangerous pass right side, finds Moore. To Bodner. Hands it to Colson, he'll fire a 3, way too long. Might have forced that one a bit. Offensive rebound though to Bodner. Out to Dillon, and a timeout called by Ty Locks. We'll pause as well on the first Adams Fiber timeout of the contest. 3:13 to play in the first. It's Porta 3, Staunton 2.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
The official timeout sponsor on Central Illinois Sports. That's Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet, whether it's game day or every day. Adams Fiber has the speed and reliability you need. Visit adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join the winning team. Following the timeout.
Staunton 1 for 6 and Porta 1 for 6 from the field.
Neither team shooting at a high percentage for sure. Here's a drive in by Graham, shot no good, but foul on the way up, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Foul's going to be whistled against Brody Pettit. That'll be his first. First foul of the ball game for either team. Low scoring affair early, going 3:09 to play. First quarter action, Staunton trailing Porta 3-2. First one is up and good for Graham.
Strikes, come out and enjoy the fun with your friends at Strikes, formerly known as Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10. Fridays, 11 to midnight. Saturdays, 4 to midnight at Strikes.
Graham gets them both. And it's a second lead change of the contest.
Staunton back on top. New man into the ball game for Porta is Drew Carter. Here's Carrick, top of the key, 3, too short. Rebound, Hope's got it on the offensive side. As the Blue Jays a chance to reset here. Carrick and Pettit play pitch and catch over the top of this zone. Now a dangerous pass. Bodner got the deflection. Colson got the steal. And to the front court, Luke Moore on the dribble. He'll get it back in the corner now. Beats his man on the baseline. Shot up good, and he's fouled. Moore with a nice take. he'll have a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Foul's going to be whistled against Jet Carrick. That'll be his first team foul, number 2. And Luke Moore to the line gives his team their largest lead of the ball game and a chance to add to that with this and one opportunity. 6-3. Staunton leads, 2:29 to play. First quarter action on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Moore converts the and one, and it's now a 4-point Bulldog lead.
Porta trying to find something on the offensive side that's not from the perimeter. They've not had a ton of luck yet. Now they work it inside to Hoagland. He's held on the play by Colson, they say.
Colson will be whistled for his first, team foul number 1 against the Bulldogs.
Carter will trigger on the baseline for the Porta Blue Jays. Sharp-looking uniforms for Porta, by the way, in the alternate black road uniforms. Free throw line, Hoke trying to go in the middle to Hoagland, and it's stolen away by Moore. Bodner brings it across, kicks to the wing. Colson 3, yes. And we get a whistle, and Stephen Price now wants the timeout for Porta. 10-3, Staunton on top. 2:01 to play in the first as you watch action from the Winchester Tournament on Central Illinois Sports.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Well, after trailing 3-2 early, Staunton has gone on an 8-0 run. They lead 10-3, 2:01 to play in the first as Stephen Price called the Adams Fiber timeout to try to settle his Blue Jays down a bit and figure some things out on this offensive attack.
Good timeout there is with this Bulldog squad is if you let them get a little bit of momentum, a 7-point deficit can become a 17 real quick.
Carrick with a 3, no good. Pretty good rhythm that time, just couldn't get it to fall. And the rebound pulled in by Jude Ramirez, who's in for the first time. Bodner into the front court. Ramirez is a 6'4 junior. Out top of it, Moore. Hands it off to Colson. Top of the key, Ramirez. Graham comes to get a touch. Looks to take his man off the dribble. Moore, another baseline drive. Shot up, blocked. It's a little contact there. Rebound pulled down by Carrick. Dependent on the right side. Carrick turns down the 3, drives, kicks left side. Carter's 3 on the way. It's off the mark. Blue Jays will get a second chance, though, as Carrick runs it down on the offensive board. 1:05 to play in the period. Hoke, baseline move, gets by everybody and scores. First bucket in a while for the Blue Jays. Less than a minute to play in the first. They trail by 5. Graham with the basketball. Finds Bodner in the corner. 3-point shot. Moore up and in for 3. Just too much space to give a guy like Luke Moore. Hoke with it at the free throw line to Carrick. On the right side, Carter for the 3, and the answer up and in. Here's Carter from distance, and with 23 seconds to play in the first, Staunton has a chance to hold for a final shot. Graham on the dribble out front. Gets it to Moore. Back to Graham with 10. Little give and go back to Graham. Now he's got Bodner, ball nearly stolen away. Graham runs it down, launches the 3, good if it goes. It comes up a little long that time, and we played a quarter of action here. Staunton 13, Porta 8. Second quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
When the weather outside is frightful, fast and reliable internet is so delightful. And since you have so many devices to power, you gotta call, gotta click, gotta stop in to Cascom. Our whole home Wi-Fi will keep you warm and cozy. That means game nights, movie marathons, and video chats with family can all happen at once with 0 issues. This winter, don't let slow internet give you the blues. Call or click Cascom.com today.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. you can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Ready to start quarter number 2, a 13-8 lead for the Staunton Bulldogs on top of the PORTA-A Blue Jays. Blue Jays will have the basketball to start this period.
Bulldogs are 4 of 11, 36.4%. 2 of 8 from the arc, 33%, or 25%, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Porta 3 of 11, 2 of 9, and have not shot a free throw.
Porta basketball, down by 5. Had a couple of plays there at the end of the quarter, though, where they got the ball inside, which helped to move some things open on the outside. Could have better ball movement like that. This time a turnover as they tried to force it in. Graham with a takeaway. He's on the dribble into the front court. Left side, Moore, who they'll say stepped out of bounds.
They're almost baiting Porta to throw the ball down low there and then waiting for somebody to step up and step in the passing lane. And it's working so far with 5 turnovers.
You're right, this is almost a 3-2 zone, Damon. The ball, another deflection. Now it'll be kicked. Very active hands and feet.
A little bit more size out front right now, too, with Jude Ramirez in the middle of that 3-2 as they have moved Aaron Bodner down to the baseline and just makes it more difficult to get the ball into the middle of the lane.
And Bodner's not very big, but he's holding his own down there on the defensive side. Hoke in the corner. Carrick trying the 3. Good. Chet Carrick's second triple of the contest and pulls the Blue Jays 2 within 2. A minute into this second period. Moore to Graham. Looking in the corner, Colson. Right back to Graham. Graham on the dribble drive. Little floater. Gets the shooter's roll. Jeremiah Graham's first basket of the contest. Carter out top, new man into the game. This is Bryce Davis. To Pettit, top of the key 3. It's an air ball. Hoke saves it in. It's a fight for it now, and Graham will get the loose ball. He's quick with it into the front court. On the right side to Ramirez. Back out to Graham. Graham on the dribble drive now. Might have traveled, not called, and he'll put it up and in for 2. Looked like he might have got an extra step, but he was so quick, kind of hard to tell. 6-point Bulldog advantage. Carrick out front. You're right, with Ramirez out there, a little harder to shoot over the top. Now Carrick will let it fly, and he's hot from downtown. Colson into the front court to Ramirez. Graham on the quick pass. He blows by everybody. Lost it on the handle, though, and it gets called for a double dribble.
4th turnover against the Bulldogs. And into the contest comes Braylon Brown as Ramirez will take a seat.
Braylon Brown is a 6'2 junior. On the other side, Hoke sits down as Hoagland comes in.
6'4 with the hair, I believe. And they're going to change their defensive alignment here as they're going to come out of that zone and go man here for a possession.
Davis with it out front. Ball comes to Pettit. On the right side, Carter. Hoagland with it out front. To Carrick. With 10 seconds on the shot clock. He finds Pettit. Pettit to Carrick. Right side 3, no good. Colson has the rebound. Colson. Got to get a hand in his face at all times, and he'll be bumped and fouled by Hoagland.
Hoagland will be whistled for his first, and that'll be the first foul of the quarter. 5:01 to play here, first half action. Staunton has the basketball, leading 17-14.
Graham with it, on the dribble drive, gets in there, gets the angle, gets the and 1. Jeremiah Graham, another 2.
Fouls whistled against Drew Carter. That'll be Carter's first, team foul number 2. And Graham with 8, a chance to add to that as he will go to the line. The 5'8 junior did a nice job there to get his body under the defender. fought through the contact, can't get the and one opportunity to go, and the Blue Jays will come down with the rebound.
Carrick will bring it into the front court for Porta. Now they're back to that 3-2 zone as Staunton. Stephen Price trying to shout out some instructions for his team. In the middle, Carter to Hoagland on the baseline. Splits the double team, puts it up, no good. Rebound off of him, out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. A little different alignment without Hook in there, and I don't think everybody for Porta was on the same page on that offensive trip.
Well, and that's what you get when you switch the defense. Even if it's just to show one time, the next time down the floor, it can throw your offense off because you got guys expecting man. They go back to the zone. The Bulldogs aren't a typical man zone with everything they do, but it's important to be able to show different looks just so teams have to have something to prepare for.
Colson with it on the dribble. The Bodner out top for the three. Rims it and out, no good. Rebound Brown. His pass then stolen away by Davis. So Davis with a takeaway for the Blue Jays. They trail by 5. Halfway home here in quarter number 2. Pettit with it. Dribbles to the top of the key. Decide what he wants to do with it here. Now Carrick. He knows what he wants to do. Put in another 3. Can't get it to go this time. There's Hoagland for the rebound. Put back up and in for 2. As Levi Hoagland gets the offensive board. And the 2-point shot to make it a 3-point contest.
It's an area where the Bulldogs can be exposed as they can give up some offensive rebounds, especially when they trade, putting more size out top on that zone for a little bit shorter down below.
Colson's quick 3, no good. There's Brown with another offensive board, though. Ball nearly thrown away. Bodner with it. Bounce pass down little Brown. Good block on the defensive side by Carter. Here's a 3. Colson, no good. And Hoagland has the board for the Jays. Blue Jays on the run now. Right side, Bryce Davis 3, too long. Bodner grabs the board for Staunton. To Graham. He puts it on the deck. Leaves it out top to Moore. Moore on the floater. Soft touch off the glass and in for 2.
8 for him.
His first 2 points of the second period gives Staunton a 5-point lead. Davis out front to Carrick. Carrick straight on 3 off the rim. And into the hands of Colson on the defensive board. And now we see a whistle and a timeout taken for Staunton. We'll pause as well on the Adams Fiber timeout. 2:21 to play in the first half. Staunton on top, 21-16.
Foster Farm Equipment is Western Illinois' resource for equipment, service, and parts. Check out our large selection of used equipment online or stop by our dealership in Camp Point, Illinois on Route 24, just east of Quincy.
Staunton took the timeout, Damon, and you always have to wonder if you have one player out fighting a little bit of a flu bug. Who's here maybe fighting something kind of similar.
Yeah, generally if it hits one member of the team, it's going to go throughout. So you just hope that if you're the Bulldogs, that you can get through tonight, and maybe if it's going to hit, it's tomorrow, and get a day to recover. Just make sure your guys are getting plenty of fluids in them. And the big thing, though, Charlie, is this time of year, everybody's dealing with injuries and illnesses, so it's next man up.
Bodner with it left side, drives on the baseline. Out top to Graham. Graham for a 3, good. Graham tickles the twine from 19-9 and makes it a 24-16 Staunton lead.
Graham's in double figures now with 11.
He makes a lot of things happen for the Staunton Bulldogs. Carter on the spin, leaves it to Hoke on the right side. His pass is tipped. Ramirez trying to hunt down the steal, but Hoke runs it down. Shot clock at 13. Carter, right side 3, nails it. Drew Carter with his second triple. Makes it 24-19. Graham, Bodner, fakes. Out top to Ramirez. One of Graham's knee braces has kind of come unstrapped there. On the right side to Moore. Back to Graham. Jump stop. Shot up. No good. A little contact. No call. Rebound down to Carrick. On the run into the front court. Ball was off the hands of Pettit and out of bounds as they tried to get moving a little too quickly. And referee Leonard will allow Graham a moment to fix the knee brace. Good, he's going to come out there, actually. As he's the coach, I don't exactly know what's going on with this one, but I need a little time to look at it.
There's a lot of straps, and I'm tired, Coach.
Peyton Lukatic into the game for the first time, the 5'8 junior. A minute to play in the first half. Here's a three right side, Moore, no good. Ramirez runs down the offensive board. Bodner with it. Bounce pass down low, was looking for Lukatic. Pass was a little behind him and a turnover on the Bulldogs.
That's their 6th.
42 seconds to play in the half.
8 seconds, shot clock to game clock difference. That's about the equivalent of a 35-second shot clock for the Bulldogs when they get the ball back.
And now a foul on the sideline as Lukatic called for the foul.
That'll be his first and the first foul of the quarter against the Bulldogs.
Just 2 in the ball game.
Well, they're in that zone, and Porta really kind of settling on the outside, so you're not going to see too many fouls called. Pettit with the basketball. Back to Carrick. 9 on the shot clock. In the corner, Carter, 3. Good look. Nails it again. Carter with his third 3. 24-22. Shot clock turned off now. Moore with it out top with 8. To Colson. Back to Moore. Bodner with it with 5. He's on the dribble with 3. Trying to make something happen. Has the ball stripped away at the buzzer, and we head to halftime. And the Little Chess Motors halftime show where the Staunton Bulldogs lead the PORTA-A Blue Jays 24-22.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
At Geared Up, we specialize in offering a diverse range of apparel, spirit wear for your favorite team, caps, custom embroidery items, and a whole lot more. We offer top-notch quality products and unique designs, all with a customer-centric approach. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Whether you're planning for a big event, needing apparel to support your favorite team, or want to showcase your business with a variety of products, Geared Up is here to make it happen. You'll find us just off the square in Pittsfield at WeGearYouUp.com or by calling 217-407-4515. Windows and entryways are one of the most accessible ways to enhance the security and visual appeal of your home or business. Pike County Glass takes immense pride in our role of making our community a beautiful place to live. We make sure to design and install with your needs at the forefront of our mind. After all, no great service is worth doing if your customers aren't satisfied. Pike County Glass promises to create the products that you've always wanted to have for your property. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275, or visit PikeCountyGlass.com.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 24-22 advantage for the Staunton Bulldogs on top of the PORTA-A Blue Jays here at the break in this championship bracket quarterfinal. It's been a fun one so far, Jack.
Well, it was 24-16, middle of the quarter, now 24-22. 6-0 run by Porta to end that quarter. 7 turnovers on the Bulldogs, 6 on the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have 10 rebounds, 15 for Staunton. Foul situation, hardly any. Lukatic had 1, and Colson had 1 for Staunton. On the other side, 4 people with 1 foul apiece. It is a 24-22 Staunton lead over Porta here at halftime in the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. Interesting stats coming your way after these.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys. To get it right the first time, Braden, Doug, Corby, and the Damon Plumbing crew can take care of you. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
24-22 halftime lead on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show on the Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard. Staunton with the lead. They're 9 of 20, 45%. 3 of 9 from the arc, 33%. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. Jeremiah Graham, their junior guard, point guard out front, has 11 on the day. Colson with 5, 8 for Luke Moore in the first half for the Bulldogs. On the other side, 8 of 22 is Porta. They are 5 of 18 from 3. Yes, they are 3 of 4 from two-point range. Shooting 36%, haven't shot a free throw. 9 for Drew Carter, 9 for Jet Carrick, 2 for Levi Hoagland, 2 for Clayton Hoke. And that's all, folks. It is 24-22. Staunton with the lead here at halftime. Little Jets, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep and Ram. Halftime show. See the Griffin gang for your next ride. They'll take care of you. We'll be back with second half play-by-play after these.
Hi, yes, I'm a stack of jeans. Stay with me now. I've seen some things. Well, mostly legs, but I've never seen a deal like this. Now through January 22nd, every single pair of pants at Farm & Home Supply is on sale. even me. I'm talking 5, 10, 15, 25 bucks off your favorite pair of pants. Ariat, Wrangler, Levi's, Dickies, tall jeans, work pants. I swear these will fit denim. Shop in-store or online at farmandhomesupply.com. Button this up before it's gone.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we have many products and services to meet your needs. However, we don't have so many choices that you feel overwhelmed. We can customize your banking needs and develop a financial strategy that best fits your life. We offer 5 convenient full-service locations in Bluffs, Griggsville, Meridosia, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield, and you can also bank online at eaglevalley.bank. Eagle Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
1 in 8.
1 in 8.
1 in 8. 1 in 8.
I am 1 in 8.
1 in 8 women in the U.S. will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Our specialists in Quincy and Hannibal are here so you receive exceptional care, close to home. From industry-leading early detection technology to clinical research and oncology care, we're here to stop cancer from getting in the way. Blessing Health, with you every step of the way.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Thanks to Little Jess, Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Quincy, Illinois, for being our halftime sponsor. Staunton, the 24-22 lead. Bulldogs will have the basketball to start this second half of play. About a 6-0 run by the Blue Jays to end the first half has made this a pretty interesting ball game all of a sudden. As we are underway. Graham with it out front to Bodner. Looks in the middle, gets it to Lucas Dillon. Back out to Graham. Crosses over, drives inside, throws a pass to the corner. Run down there by Colson. Back to Graham. To Dillon at the high post. Top of the key, Graham. Left alone for 3, good. Probably can't give him quite that much space. 27-22, Staunton strikes first here in the third. Carrick near the sideline right side. Out top to Carter. Now Pettit. Blue Jays would like to get him going from the outside. That would give them 3 options and make it a little more difficult for Staunton on the guarding situation. Carrick, who had 9 in the first half. Free throw line. Ball knocked away, stolen away as Carter couldn't corral it. Graham finds Moore, who puts it up and in for 2. We got a whistle. We got a quick timeout taken by the PORTA-A Blue Jays. 6:52 to play in the third. Staunton up by 7 now, 29-22. Back after this Adams Fiber timeout.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Timeout taken by the Blue Jays. On the Adams Fiber timeout, they'll have the basketball length of the court to go. As Staunton has increased their lead to 7 here in the first minute and 10 seconds of this third quarter. Ball comes in the hands of Hoagland. He travels. Got caught into a double team as Staunton again out of a timeout, changed up their defensive look.
Second turnover of the half, 8 in the ball game.
Yeah, the best time to change up your defensive look, Charlie, is when you come out of a timeout, especially where Porta had called that timeout, had the offensive set they wanted to run. An expected zone comes out in man, and it just really throws teams off right there.
Graham with the ball to Bodner. Pass on the right side. Ooh, did not touch Brody Pettit.
The official was wide open.
That was a bullet.
He's got to take that shot.
He's not going to get very many chances like that as an official. After the turnover, Porta with the basketball. Hoke with it. Skips it across. Pettit going to let it fly. Air ball. Hoke with a rebound. Put back too hard. And the rebound secured by Colson. Colson gets it into the front court to Bodner on the right side. He'll spin his way in. Kicks to the wing, Dillon. Moore comes out and gets a touch. He was active offensively early. Graham has been the guy kind of making some things happen here as of late. He'll try a little spin move, and he traveled. Turnover on the Bulldogs. They're second in as many trips down the court.
Nice job by Carter to hold his position right there on the spin move from Graham. Forced him to drag his feet, and the Blue Jays have a chance to cut into the 7-point deficit.
Carter with it on the wing left side. Post gets fed to Hoagland, and he's fouled by Dillon. He'll shoot two.
Dillon will be whistled for his first, team foul number 1.
First free throws for Porta on the day. Hoagland has 2 points.
And Hoagland at the line. First one for him is up and in and out, no good.
Pike County Concrete, we needed concrete for your next job or project. Give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548 with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Hoagland splits a pair. It's a 6-point lead for the Bulldogs, and they have the basketball. 5:25 to play here in quarter number 3.
Dillon with the ball on the dribble. Wants to have everybody clear out. He drives by Carrick, puts up a runner. It's up and good. Pretty nice take by the 5'11 senior, Lucas Dillon.
Ties their biggest lead of the ball game.
Pettit right side, out to Carrick. To Hoagland, pull-up jump shot on the baseline, won't go. Dillon has the board. He'll bring it into the front court. Graham. Little hesitation move, comes inside, left hand shot up and in. Off the bounce, Jeremiah Graham, 10-point lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Carrick with it. Gets it back now out front. Dillon really pestering him defensively. To Carter underneath, shot up no good. Bodner with the board. Off to Graham into the front court. He'll cross over. Jump stop, shot up, no good. Foul, then he'll shoot two.
I believe they'll get Carter for that one. Be the first foul of the quarter against the Blue Jays, his second. And before free throws are shot, Porta will take a timeout. We'll take it to 33-23. Staunton at the line looking to add to their lead after this Adams Fiber timeout.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
4:20 to play in the third, 33-23 advantage for Staunton as the Blue Jays take the timeout. On the Adams Fiber timeout, we'll see free throws coming up here for Staunton as Jeremiah Graham heads to the stripe.
He's at the line for 2. He's got 16 of his team's 33 points. They lead 33-23, 4:20 to play in quarter number 3. Graham's first is off to the left, no good. And he will have 1 shot remaining. If he makes this, it'll be his squad's largest lead of the contest. Cannot get it to go. And the rebound comes down to Hoke.
Hoke with a board. Gets it to Carrick, who will bring it across for the Blue Jays. They need a basket badly here. Down by 10 with 4:08 to play in the third. Carter on the right side to Carrick. They're not letting him get those looks like he was getting in that first half from the perimeter. Down low, Hoke has the ball knocked loose. Pass out, stolen away by Moore. Moore on the run into the front court. To Bodner. In the corner, Moore sets up for a 3. Rims in and out, no good. Ramirez has the offensive board. Might have traveled with it. And keep it alive to Graham. He'll put one up on the run. No idea how he got that ball to spin in. I thought he was going to come down and travel, but he somehow stayed in the air and just flipped it at the rim for another 2. The lead is a dozen. Here's another steal. Ramirez stepped in the passing lane. Bodner into the front court. Quick pass down low to Moore. His pass nearly stolen away. Good hustle by Gronwald. He just slid into the baseline, so no turnover.
Those switches in defense have been the difference maker in this one.
Graham appears to be favoring that left leg, so I'd hate to see how quick he is on 2 good legs.
That's the one where the
couldn't figure out the brace.
Yeah, came off earlier. He's got it out the crossover. Kind of forces one up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Carrick. He'll bring it into the front court. A little hesitation move check. Carrick to the rim with the left hand in for 2.
11 for him.
A needed basket for Porta. They've got to string together some stops though here with 2:48 to play in the third. Graham out near the half-court line. Right side with it is Moore. Top of the key, Colson, 3-ball, left it short. And over the back is Ramirez on the rebound.
That'll be his first, just the second team foul against the Bulldogs in the third quarter. Blue Jays have it, length of the floor to go, trailing by 10, 2:25 to play here in the third quarter. And they need to try to find a way, if at all possible, to cut this deficit down to 5 or 6 in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the third.
Carrick in the corner. Gronwald gets it now. Pettit. Double team to Carrick with 2 minutes to play in the third. Now Carter, he'll try the dribble drive in, gets to the window, high glass in for 2. Carter another bucket, down to an 8-point game. 1:50 to play for the third. Graham shouting out some instructions for his team. To Moore near the sideline right side. In the middle trying to find Ramirez. The ball's knocked loose, stolen away. Carrick on the run into the front court. He'll try the dribble drive. Shot up is good. Carrick quick with it into the front court. Down to a 6-point Staunton lead. Graham brings it across, looking for Ramirez. He had taken his eye off of the play. Stolen away again. Into the front court. Gronwald will be called for the offensive foul.
And it'll be a turnover against the Blue Jays, just their second foul of the quarter, 11th turnover, as Gronwald's whistled for his first, and then we've got a technical on the floor.
Well, it's going to be on Pettit. So the charge, the turnover, the technical, 2 free throws and the ball now for Staunton. And who do they want to shoot it? They'll choose
Locks, but he's at home.
Colson. Colson says, I'll go shoot him. Brown is checked back in. It's Braylon Brown, the 6'2 junior for Staunton, as Colson at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one good.
6 for him now.
Chance for a big swing in momentum right here as Porta had the basketball trailing by 6 on a fast break. Had a charge go against him, and then the technical. Staunton knocks down 2 free throws, and they get the basketball back. So a 6-point deficit is now 8, and that could grow back to 10 or 11 as the Bulldogs will have the basketball inbounding from half court with 1:13 to play here in quarter number 3.
Davis checks back in as Pettit sat down. Colson with it. On the wing to Moore. 1:05 to play in the third. Bulldogs the 8-point lead in the basketball on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Bodner, bounce pass down to Brown. He'll get a chance for the and one.
Brown's fired up after that one as he fought through the contact, drew the foul on Bryce Davis, and to the line for the and one opportunity goes Braylon Brown. His squad's got the 39-29 lead. His shot is off the mark, but Colson gets the offensive rebound, gets it out to Graham, and he'll reset the offense for Staunton.
Just not a very good series right now for Porta. And down low, Brown will get it again. And what can Brown do for you? Puts it in for 2. And the lead is out to 12. 37 seconds to play in the third. Carrick on the wing right side. Out top to Gronwald. You would like to see someone come out and grab the ball here. Now it's Carrick. Get the ball reversed, get the zone moving around a bit. Davis comes out front with 9 to shoot. Gronwald tries to drive the gap. Good take, high glass, no good, foul. He'll shoot 2.
And Colson will be whistled for his second, team foul number 3. So the Blue Jays to the line 4-2. Gronwald will be the shooter. His team trails by a dozen, 41-29, 12.8 seconds to play. Possession arrow favors Porta. As we look towards the start of the fourth quarter, Gronwald leaves the first short. And for the second free throw, we will have Lucas Dillon check back in. To the bench goes Braylon Brown.
Braylon Brown gave them some really good minutes right there.
10 points on the night for Brown. And Gronwald's second is good.
Cuts the lead to 11. 10 seconds to play in the third. Bodner with it. Left side, Colson, 3, no good. Rebound down to Carrick with 3. 2, Carrick's runner up is short. As the buzzer sounds, we head to the fourth. Staunton on top of Porta. 41-30 after 3. Fourth quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Ready to start the fourth, 41-30. The advantage for Staunton on top of Porta-A Central here in this championship bracket quarterfinal. Blue Jays will have the basketball to start the fourth.
Staunton 16-31, 51.6%. They've continued to rise that with good shooting. 4 of 13 from the arc, 30%, 5 of 9 from the free throw line. Porta 12 of 29, 5 of 20, and 2 of 4.
Blue Jays with the basketball. They have Carrick out there along with Pettit, Hoagland.
More of a 1-2-2 here on this possession. So
Carter and Gronwald, the other two. On the right side, a blocking foul going to be called as Pettit was on a drive to the basket.
Nice job to try to slide over and take the charge by Colson. Just a split second too late. And it'll be his third. First foul against the Bulldogs.
wipe a little sweat up off the floor here. Carrick with it. Out top to Grunwald. Deep in the corner, Carter looking at the post. Ball tipped around. Hoagland picks it up. Turns around, puts it up and in for two. Levi Hoagland with the bucket to cut it down to a 9-point game. Dillon has a way out front. Moore, turnaround shot just inside the arc. He'll knock it down there. There's too many good shooters for Staunton to give that much room to. And we've seen it several times tonight for the Blue Jays. Is out Carrick for a three, up no good. Hoagland has the rebound, and he's fouled by Colson.
That'll be his fourth. A team like this, you have to be locked in on the communication on defense for 32 minutes, and any letdown just is amplified by how quickly they can move the basketball. Porta overall tonight has done a good job, but they've allowed Staunton to go on a couple of runs, and right now they trail by 11.
Inbounds pass, Carrick from the corner for three. It's good. Chet Carrick trying to shoot the Blue Jays back into this one. It's an 8-point game with 6:50 to play, so a lot of time left. Porta's got to string together a couple of stops in a row here. Bodner into the corner to Moore for the three, and the answer, yes.
Big three right there. If you're Porta, you want to try to find a way, as they put up a three of their own, they'll knock it down. You want to try to find a way to make it 4 or under at the 4-minute mark.
Is that Hoagland?
That was Hoagland on the three. Here's a ball knocked free. Hoagland again gets the steal and threw it away. So a turnover for a turnover gives it back to Staunton. Moore on the dribble drive. Got too far into the basket off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound down to Grunwald. Hoagland into the front court. His pull-up jump shot no good. Ramirez has the board for the Bulldogs. They want to slow it down a bit here. I don't know if Ty Locks was calling a play or wiping perspiration from his brow, but they'll find Moore on the right side for three.
18 for him.
49-38, an 11-point lead for Staunton. Here's a ball knocked loose. Dillon with the steal, and Staunton gets the timeout. 5:34 to play. 49-38, the advantage for the Bulldogs. They'll take the timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout. They'll have the basketball when we come back.
At Benson Financial Group, our first investment is you. Where are you today and where do you want to go? From spending time with your family, serving your community, or traveling to the places on your bucket list, your retirement plan should reflect what matters to you. Let's talk about how to get you there. Together, our team of advisors map your route and walk beside you through life's transitions, the good ones and the hard ones too. No matter where you are today, we will help you find the right path and stay there. At Benson Financial Group, we help you retire with purpose.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Cranberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Well, just a hustle play by Lucas Dillon to get the possession back for his team. Staunton then calls the timeout to save a possible turnover or a jump ball. Bulldogs will have the basketball up by 11 with 5:32 to play.
Porta's turned it over 8 times in the second half.
2 timeouts apiece for both the Blue Jays and the Bulldogs.
Here's Graham on the drive, leans back, gets it to go.
20.
Jeremiah Graham having another big day. Pettit on the right side, Grunwald to Hoagland. Hit that three from the corner a little while ago. Down low, Carter trying to make a move in amongst the defense. Shot no good. Rebound, Jude Ramirez knocked out of bounds by Carter. And it'll be Bulldogs basketball, length of the court to go. 5 minutes left. Graham.
Might have gotten away with a step.
Bodner with it out front. Tell you what, Bodner is a guy who doesn't come off the floor for Staunton. Just does a lot of the little things right. Not a big scorer. Moore with it. Leaves it over to Graham. For 5 seconds, dribble drive in, floater up, hangs in the air, can't get it to go. Gronwald with the board. On the right side, Carter for a 3, good. Much needed shot for the Blue Jays. They cut it to 10 with 4:13 to play. Bodner to Ramirez, now Graham. Thought about the 3, drives in, both hands on the man. He'll leave it back out to Dillon. And
offensive
that'd
foul.
be called for kind of popping him with the elbow.
That'll be Dillon's second, team foul number 3, and it'll also be a turnover against the Bulldogs.
Hoke in, Hoagland sits down on the Blue Jay side. Also Gronwald taking a chair as Bryce Davis into the contest.
13 turnovers on each team, but you sure remember them on Porta-A, don't you?
Well, dead ball turnovers don't hurt you as bad as live ball turnovers.
Davis out front to Carrick. Looks for an opening, right side Pettit. Carrick, good look 3 left side, off the mark. Moore goes in and gets another board. Graham into the front court to Moore. Drives in, blocked out of bounds here by Carter. It'll stay with the Bulldogs as here comes Colson back in. He's playing with 4 fouls with 3:20 to play. He's a senior for this squad. 1 of 2, Ian Bodner. A lot of talent in this Staunton program right now, isn't there?
They play the right way. They play hard, and they like to let their defense lead to their offense as Graham's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be whistled against Drew Carter. And Graham at the line as Carter got his 3rd foul, first foul of the quarter against the Blue Jays. Jeremiah Graham's first is up and good.
21 for him. He made 1, missed 3, and then made 1.
And second is up. So now he's made 2. And he's got 22.
.305 to play. The lead a dozen for the Bulldogs. Does Porta have a run left in them? Bryce Davis going to try a 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
First points of the night.
Got to get stops now for the Blue Jays. Easier said than done. So many weapons for Staunton. Graham to the middle of the lane, runner up, no good. Hoke has the board. Off to Carrick into the front court. Into the corner, was looking for Davis, was Pettit. Kind of short hopping with the pass. It goes out of bounds. A turnover for the Blue Jays. They
got up in the air on that pass right there and just didn't have a good angle right there. A big turnover as it was a 9-point game. The Blue Jays had a chance to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical right now when you trail by 9 with 2:20 to play.
Graham with it, down to Moore. Moore kind of hooks around the man. How about a 2 on the reverse layup? How do you do?
He got lucky to not be whistled for the offensive foul there.
They're just so quick about it, I don't think anybody paid attention to what happened. Carrick out front, less than 2 minutes left in this one. Free throw line to Davis, he'll attack, runner up no good. Rebound down to Graham. Here come the Bulldogs. Ty Locke says easy here. Easy. They make it look easy. The 13-1 Bulldogs. And we get a whistle and a timeout. Taken by Staunton on the Adams Fiber timeout. 1:39 left. Staunton 55, Porta 44. Back after this.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
Case IH has been in Innovators for over 30 years.
Case IH has, a great brand of equipment, various product lines from little tractors to big farm equipment.
Case IH is the only one that we've ever had, and it's definitely the customer service that we get from Case.
They're probably one of the top brands as far as it goes with innovation.
Keeps growing our business as well, and we have great products and people behind it.
1:39 to play. 55-44, the Staunton lead. Bulldogs call the timeout. It'll be their basketball right in front of their own bench. Inbounds play. Chet Carrick called for the foul.
And the foul against Carrick will be the second team foul of the quarter. Second against Carrick. Graham looking to inbound and gets it into Bodner. Blue Jays miss a chance to trap right there.
Graham trying to get free, but Carrick grabs him first.
Carrick will be whistled for his third, team foul number 3.
So ball out of bounds, it'll be on the sideline opposite the benches here. As Bodner will be the man to throw it in. Of all the guys you talk about, you don't hear a ton about Aaron Bodner, but he sure does seem to be a key piece to the puzzle for this Staunton squad.
Hoke whistled for the foul. That'll be his first. Team foul number 4, so it'll be free throws the rest of the way for the Bulldogs. They've got the 55-44 lead. A minute 28 to play here in the ball game. Bulldogs inbound, length of the floor to go.
Moore with it in the backcourt, finds Colson. He'll bring it across to Dillon. Leaves it off to Moore. Bulldogs patient with it here, up by 11. They and Porta both 2A squads. The only two 2As in the field, or would Carlinville be a 2A as well?
I think Carlinville's 2A.
Here's a steal now by Pettit. Pushes into the front court. Graham got a hand on it. Couldn't secure the steal, though, and it's ball to bounce to Porta underneath their own hoop. .9 seconds left. Hoke in the corner. Out front, Davis. Deep three off the iron, no good. Dillon has the board for Staunton. Got to get it across, and does. To Moore. Now Colson back to Moore on the left side as the Bulldogs play a little keep away here.
Trying to trap, but don't foul.
Graham to Colson, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Dillon on the drive is fouled. He'll shoot 2 as he's fouled by Pettit. Lucas Dillon's had a nice floor game for this Staunton squad as well. He'll shoot 2. His squad leading by 11, 19.1 seconds to play. First free throw up is good.
That's his third point of the contest.
Yeah, but there were a couple situations on loose balls. He's diving on the floor after things, has several rebounds.
Big one right there at the half-court line earlier where they then got a timeout. And plays like that, even though Staunton had the lead at the time and had the momentum, that just really sparks your team. When you see a guy willing to sacrifice his body to dive on the floor and go get it. As we'll see the ball go out of bounds, it will remain with the Blue Jays. 3.9 seconds to play. Staunton will advance to the semifinal on Friday night.
Hoke on the inbound, can't get it to go. Ball knocked out of bounds with a second left. It'll again be Blue Jay basketball. Just looking to see what the final score will be in this one. Davis with a lob. Hoke runs it down, will not get a shot off before the buzzer sounds, and that's the final. Staunton improves to 14-1 on the season as they defeat Porta, who falls to 13-5 on the year. We take you to the Logan Ag postgame show where we're back with final stats and name our player of the game after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag postgame show. A 56-44 winner for the Staunton Bulldogs over the Porta-A Blue Jays. Bulldogs improved to 14-1 on the season as Porta suffers defeat for just the 5th time this year. They're 13-5. And despite being shorthanded, a pretty good effort from Ty Laux' squad with a dozen-point victory over a good Porta team. Logan Ag with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois, and in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Call Logan Agri-Service for all of your agricultural needs, 217-833-2375.
Well, it was 13-8 after a quarter, 24-22 at halftime, 41-30 after 3, and the win 56-44. There were 2 lead changes in the ball game. We were tied at 3 early on the contest, but Staunton was just a little bit more effective, take care of the ball and turning people over at the key time. Staunton was 21 of 39, 53.8%, 6 of 15 from the arc, 40%, 8 of 13 from the free throw line. Had 14 turnovers, 25 rebounds on the night, 22 points from Jeremiah Graham, and 20 points from Luke Moore led the way, 4 for Braylon Brown, 6 points for Bryce Colson, and 2 points for Lucas Dillon. Porter was 17 of 43, 39.4%, 9 of 27 from the arc, 33%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 16 for Jack Carrick, 14 for Drew Carter, 8 for Levi Hoagland. Clayton Hoke had 2, a 3 from Bryce Davis, a single point from Gavin Grunewald for their total on the evening. They are knocked off 56-44. They had 16 rebounds and turned it over 14 times.
Staunton advances into the championship semifinal on Friday night at 8:30, where they await the winner of Calhoun and West Central. Porter will come back on Friday and play at 7 o'clock in the 5th and 6th place bracket against the loser of that contest. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is proudly sponsoring the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Jeremiah Graham, Jack, he makes a lot of things happen. Yeah, he was the leading scorer tonight, but how many times did he assist? How many loose balls did he get a hand on? How many deflections? The defense, the kid can really do it all.
Well, he just puts so much pressure on the other team on offense and defense both. Kind of kid you got to have a great team, and he makes them great. Missed Isaiah Locks tonight, but boy, they took care of business, and Ty Locks really does a nice job putting them in good positions to win.
Action for you tomorrow at 5:30, Carrollton and Payson Seymour. 7 o'clock, Triopia and North Green. And then at 8:30, Calhoun and West Central in the final championship bracket quarterfinal. For Jack Hull and Damon Emmerich, I'm Charlie Hull, thanking you for joining us tonight from the 103rd Winchester Invitational Tournament, where Staunton defeats PORTA-A Central in the final contest, 56-44, on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.